All right guys, welcome back. What I want to show you today is a pretty neat new toy that we picked up. And I'm going to just set you guys down right here. And I'm going to show you, this is the Vividia part number VA980 Borescope. This thing is fantastic. I recently got it. Haven't had any need for it lately, but when you do need this, it's going to come in extremely handy. It's obviously a cable USB. Works on Android, works on Windows for sure. You can have the app downloaded on your phone. I believe it works on Apple as well, I think. In any case, I don't use that, so it doesn't matter to me. Works for what I need and what I have. The camera on this thing, as you can see here, is articulating to pretty much a full 180 degrees, maybe actually a little further than that. You can lock this thing once you have whatever you have in view. If you wanted to lock it in place, you can simply turn that counterclockwise and lock it. Word to the wise, if you're in cylinder or in anything with this where you can't see the head of the camera, always make sure that you unlock it and press the button down to make sure that it is straightened out before you pull it, because this articulating skeleton inside here is actually plastic, so you will break it if you're not careful. It comes with extra protective boots for when these wear out or get damaged. I do not believe these are waterproof. I mean, I'm sure a little bit of moisture here and there is not going to kill this thing, but I wouldn't submerge it. This is semi-rigid, which is very, very nice because you can get into spots, you know, close to where you have to get, and then kind of articulate the head to view whatever you need to view. It's a very, very useful tool all around. So I definitely do recommend this thing. I'm going to show you some photos, some still photos that I took with it earlier on my Autel. It also comes obviously in this nice blow molded case, and for the price point, I don't think there's anything that comes close to this. I was extremely surprised at the clarity of this unit. I have multiple Borescopes, and to be perfectly honest with you, I got quite fed up over the course of my time having them, trying to look at valves or look at things that I couldn't see on the, you know, whatever I was trying to view because of the non-articulation. Now, this is my Autel 908 Elite. That is the photo that I got a little while ago, just going inside the cylinder with this thing, and you can see the cable, the camera, okay, actually looking at itself as I articulated the head upwards to look at the valves. And that's not from this. It's actually from another scope. You can see the clarity difference. You see the piston here, all right? This is obviously going straight into the cylinder. And you can see the incredible clarity. You have a light control as well that you can dim or enhance the brightness on, depending on what you need to do. This was maybe medium bright, I guess. You're gonna have to play with that, I guess, according to where you are and how dark, you know, it is and what you need to see. But you can see the clarity in here is absolutely astounding. This unit's about $400. I mean, I'm going to show you this compared to this is a standard Borescope looking straight down at a piston, you know, in a bore, cylinder bore. It's not terrible. I mean, I don't remember which one this was from, but this is non-articulating, so it's absolutely impossible to see. Well, in this case, I was able to see enough, but you know, if I needed to see, or I did want to see the valves on that one, I could not see them. This is also this is also a view, rather, of a from a Borescope trying to look at a weep hole on the side of a Ford 3.5 behind the alternator to see if the water pump was leaking, which this was good enough for what I needed. Now, in this case, I had a heck of a time trying to get in there. If I had the articulating unit that I have now, it would have probably made very, very short work of getting to this to see it. I did not have an easy time there. So again, these are the pictures for comparison, I guess you could say. Well, you could see the clarity. I mean, there's definitely a difference between this and this. I mean, no doubt. This is just incredibly clear, crystal clear picture. You know, to me, for 400 bucks, like I said, that scope is incredible. They're available through Oasis Scientific, and they're also available from aeswave.com. I wanted to share this with you guys because I do get a lot of instances where I need to be able to view something, and being able to get inside there with a borescope like this is invaluable. Another point I'd like to make with this thing is that separately available, they have a Wi-Fi unit that you can use this thing, so you're not limited with the USB connection to whatever you're hooked up to, your phone or your computer, your Autel, what have you. I did try to use this unit on my Bosch ADS, and I was unsuccessful. I don't know whether or not you can or not. I'm not going to say you can't for sure because I'm not positive of that. I was unable to do it in the short amount of time I tried. Maybe one of you guys out there knows you know, how you have to go about it to do that. I really don't know. And I've never used the Bosch for any of that sort of thing, so I'm not even sure that it's capable of doing it. The Autel does, when we bought our Autel Elite, I believe it came with an inspection camera. And it seems that anyone that I hook up to that, any of those, even those cheap ones that you can buy on Amazon, those $20, I think I actually have one here. These guys, yep, do have one. These little cameras here, and they do come in handy. I mean, these are not great because they're floppy, but they do work for certain things, and the clarity on these for 20 bucks is pretty amazing, actually. The problem again is that it's not a semi-rigid design, so it makes your life a little difficult. But this does work as well with the Autel for sure, and also with my phone. So if you're in the market for a borescope or inspection camera, whatever you want to call it, I've been eyeing this this VA980 up for quite some time, and like I said, the design on this thing is fantastic. It's well made. It's comfortable to use. It doesn't feel bulky or difficult, you know, to maneuver. And I think that a lot of that has to do with the fact that it is semi-rigid. So, like anything else, like any of these instruments, use this thing with care. If you buy one, you know, don't drop it. Don't slam the camera into things. Just treat it for what it is. It's a piece of equipment that's rather delicate, I guess. I'm not going to test its durability. I'm going to use it for what it's for, its intended purpose. But this thing is, I mean, the photos are amazing. It'll take videos, still photos. On the control side of this thing, you have your little switch here. This is for the brightness the brightness of the LEDs at the tip of the camera. I think there's 6 LEDs in there. There are 6. They're very bright, and you also have a push button here to snapshot the camera. So a really nice little package of equipment here. This thing is great. The case comes, the case obviously comes with a blow molded case. It has extra covers for the articulating skeleton in here. These are rubber. They come with a tool. It comes with a tool as well to install this. And I guess over time they're expecting failures on these, obviously because of wear and tear. But as I said, I've been looking at this unit for about 6 months. Extremely happy to finally have purchased one, and I look forward to utilizing it in the repair work that we do. So again, if you guys are interested in anything, I will put a link in the description below for where you can purchase it at both Oasis Scientific and AES. And I definitely recommend it. I mean, it's a fantastic tool. So guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.